And I really think
Yeah,
I
they
know
are.
KD's having a decent year, but like you swap out Wemby and KD,
The
they are
Suns
in
do
the
not get
same
better.
position, if better.
I don't know.
They would be in the same position,
What?
I
if
don't
better.
think they
Yeah,
get in that
I
much
think they
worse. I
will,
mean,
bro.
I'm never not disrespecting Durant. I pay homage to Durant, but I don't know. I just think Wemby will, in a
That's
system like that, on a team like that, with other talent around him,
that's trying to
what he
win.
doing right now.
And the Suns are trying to win. They're trying to win in their seven
Yeah.
seed. Like if Wemby's on a team that's trying to win and he's 7'6", hey, make sure nobody make no fucking layups, Wemby. Cool, I got y'all. Hey, Wemby, hit this three
Sure.
for me. I got y'all. Wemby, do
But
whatever.
that's different. See, what you're explaining, if you added him to the Suns, they probably win it all. But that's not what you're asking
No,
KD to do on the
I'm
Suns.
saying
KD,
swap
if
them.
KD had,
Swap them.
if you swap them, I don't think Wemby could do everything KD has to do to make
I think
them
he could.
good.
I
Not
mean,
right now.
like what?
Wemby can't score dang near 30, 35 a game consistently.
I mean, he's not a
Not
minute.
now. I don't think so.
If they pass him the ball, they could. Bro, they literally.
He,
I watched a lot. Like I actually be watching. I have to watch some of the games, bro. It's disgusting how they be treating women
But-
sometimes, bro. Like it's disgusting.
nah, they don't give him the ball as much as they could.
Bro,
I agree.
I get that there's clips. There's clips that you can see every now and then, but like those clips don't do it justice because it's every single game, and it's like, bro, if I had Wemby on my
Yeah.
team, fuck Prize. I don't care about Pride, bro. Give me an assist, bro. I'm is alley oop
Give me my
something. Like, bro, if he's on a culture that's trying to win, bro, like it would look so much different right now. But they're literally like they were running Jeremy Sochin, whatever you say his name. They were running him at point forward, trying to see if they were experimenting with Wemby. And he was still on a minutes restriction, and he was still going crazy. It's like, bro, like imagine a winning situation, not a minutes restriction. Like, son, shit gets scary, bro.
Would you take him over John Morant?
Yeah,
Really?
I rock with John Morant too, but just as if I was a GM, championship wise,
7'6", bro.
yes,
What?
I understand he's 7'6".
It's hard.
Oh, would you take him over? Would you take him over Shea and Ant too?
I don't know if
Shea
I would
and
go
Ant?
over. Oh shit.
Shea or Ant? Either one.
over Shea and Wemby. No, I'm not taking nobody over Wemby. Honestly, I rock with Ant though, and Shea, I do. But
This
right
shit
now,
his.
I mean,
y'all
right now, yeah.
low key think Wemby is top 10 already.
This shit his, bro. I can't lie.
Luka,
Luka got it right.
you taking
now.
Wemby over Luka?
Luka got it right now. Luka got it. He MVP, top 5 MVP. He got it.
I mean,
Don't let him say he's a good already, Vic.
I don't.
I get it.
I really
get
wouldn't
it.
pick anybody over Wemby right now. Just
If you're a GM,
as a GM,
It's because
But
he's
right now-
19. You gotta factor that in.
What'd you say?
I said I can understand it from a GM's position because Wemby's like 19 or whatever, but like, nah, I think Luka's just better than he is. Like, I get he's 7'6", but like, there's some players that I think they're gonna be better than him. It's just hard to say because he looks so like he's 7'6", and he can like move. You know what I mean? It just looks
Yeah.
crazy, but I don't think like. I know he's going to keep getting better, but I don't think it's going to be like on some crazy like trajectory. I think
you
the
don't
way I
think
think
he'll
some.
be better than KD?
Do I think he'll be better than KD like all time? I think the rings are going to like factor into that a lot. I think that'll factor in. It depends how many he wins.
They
But
should.
like right now, there's no way I'm taking Wemby over KD. That's crazy to me.
35-year-old KD?
Yeah. Right now, still, I think KD's better than him.
Shit.
Right now. So you taking him over Bron right now? So you'd rather have Wemby in a playoff series than Bron right now.
That's Brian, bro. Like you can't beat that experience
Right
though.
now?
Like,
No,
that
not
experience aspect. That's the only reason I would take.
That's
Brian.
how I feel about KD. Or like,
Nah, fuck his.
I don't know if I'd say Steph. That's harder.
Your KD
Sorry.
experience don't count. He cheated. he cheated.
KD gets so disrespected. I don't understand.
Yeah, he deserved it.
Actually, before we get out of here, I actually want to hear if someone can explain it to me. Because, again, check out my last podcast. We kind of got into a Kevin Durant, Steph Curry argument. Why is it that people don't give KD the respect? Yeah, why do people not give KD the respect he deserves?
Because he went over there. He left the team that was up 3-1 to go play with the team that beat them, that embarrassed them. Westbrook, when they went up 3-1, Westbrook had just dropped like 35. Was it a triple double?
What
And,
that
that,
last game?
I wouldn't be
What
shocked.
that
I wouldn't
game?
be shocked.
and y'all don't win another game, and KD's like, I'm gonna leave because y'all can't win. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on. Any other team KD would have went to, bro, I'd have been cool. But it's like 73 wins.
Yeah.
What does that have to do with his basketball ability that you don't like the job he chose?
Because you talk about bringing like championships into debates, like that's where context comes into place. And
But and again, that was the context of that actual argument. I feel like personally, and again, that was the point of the argument. I felt like KD was the best player on the Warriors. Like, yeah, he went to that team, but he was the best player. It was Steph's team just because they drafted him. You know, it's Steph's city. But to me, KD was the best player on the team.
Individually.
How is that different than when LeBron went to the Heat, right? I get the Heat didn't beat them, so it's a little different narrative. But Dwayne Wade was already a champion Finals MVP when LeBron got there. And then when LeBron went, he was the best player on the team still, though, right?
Yeah, KD is the best player. He was the best player on the Warriors.
But that's what I'm saying. So why can't he get that respect? Like,
you think he deserves the same respect as LeBron for going to Miami?
No, not the same respect as LeBron. But I'm just saying, like, respect. Like, people act like KD ain't one of the close to 10 greatest players ever.
Fuck that nigga.
That's what I'm saying, and I don't get why that's the narrative. I really don't.
It's just
KD
was too stacked. It's just the fact they won 73 games. They was already right there, and they got.
But they didn't win it.
Can't respect it.
They didn't win the whole thing.
Why? Like, why is the going to the best team we've ever?
They weren't the best team. The Cavs were the best team. They won the championship.
Just because you win doesn't mean you're the best team. It doesn't mean.
So what does it mean?
Draymond got.
I really think that.
Yeah, Draymond did get done dirty. Nah, that's a fact.
Yeah, it's like, bro. Nah. Bro.
So okay, let me ask you this, and we're gonna get out of here soon. Isaiah Thomas went on to Draymond Green's podcast, and you could tell this pissed Draymond off. And he told him that Kevin Durant kind of saved the Warriors' legacy. I kind of agree with this narrative. Do you think that the Warriors, let's say KD doesn't go there, do you think that the Warriors just are a dynasty? Do you think they win those 2 next championships?
You don't want to.
I don't think they win again.
With me, you don't want to have this.
No, I do, because I don't think they win again. If KD doesn't go, they don't. I don't even think they go to the finals again. I don't even think they go again. They barely. If KD stayed on OKC and was like, I want to beat the Warriors, they would have probably beaten them the next year. I think he just left because he was like, I don't like this team. Like, other than Russ, no one on that team really was good. Like, Ibaka would block some shots. He had a little midi or whatever, but that team, Andre Roberson, they were trash, bro. They were trash.
We can't devalue.
No, he was a great defender, but I'm talking about skill basketball IQ players. Like, it was just him and Russ for real, and he didn't want to do that.
That's fine, but then as well, like, a lot of the players on the Warriors, they started getting seen in a better light because they won. Like Leandre Barbosa. I didn't really think too much of him until he got a championship. What's the other dude's name?
Okay.
That messed up his knee. I can't think of his name.
Sean
Livingston. We just knew he was a good player that got hurt.
He was solid, though.
Yeah, he was a good player that got hurt. And the Thunder had good players, too, but they didn't win. So it's like they're not seen that way.
I don't know if I would call them good players. Like Christian Abrinas, like he can shoot, I guess. I'm not calling those guys good. Like, come on. They're not as good as like Andre Iguodala and Livingston even. They're not that good. I mean, those were like randoms, bro. Those were randoms.
That's fine, but then as well, I mean, you got Kevin Durant, you got Russell Westbrook at the same, like that 2-headed tandem. It's not like they just had no roster at all. I think that they had a decent roster. They had a decent. They didn't have Reggie Jackson on their roster, did they?
They had Kendrick Perkins. You know what I'm saying? Like, these dudes are bums for real.
Kendrick Perkins. I mean, Kendrick Perkins was a dog in that post.
He's a bruiser. Enforcer.
He's a bruiser. That's true. He's an enforcer. But, like, I don't know.
They played their roles.
That's about it.
Bro, he could have went to any. Like, he could have went to the Trailblazers. He could have went DC.
But that's what I mean. People just don't like the move. They don't want to.
You know why?
What that got to do with how good he is?
You're not proving it. I thought if you want to be great, you got to show that you're great. You got to go against.
You just told me that the Warriors weren't going to win again unless he went there. How is that not proving it?
They
wasn't going to beat the Cavs without him.
19, bro. Like,
bro,
Wait, real quick.
Would they have beaten the Cavs without him? Yes or no?
You're just acting like 73-9 is like, oh well, it was just 73-9. Who
They
else?
didn't win the championship,
And
Raylon. They
who
lost.
they lose to?
The Cavs, and they would have lost again if AD didn't go there.
They lost to the GOAT for sure. You know, not too many people are actually
I'm
gonna.
gonna get you back on because you see how he keeps trying to say that. I'm gonna get you back on. I'm gonna get you back on, and we're gonna talk about that. He's having the GOAT debate too, but you keep saying it like a matter of factly. You just keep saying it like that.
Hey, they didn't just lose to anybody. They didn't lose to Paul George or they didn't lose to these people. They lost to LeBron James, and it like
That's true.
I mean that's just like it sucks. But no other player was going to be able to make that comeback but LeBron James.
But when KD went there, what happened? LeBron was still there. What happened? But once KD got on the Warriors,
Yeah, they got overpowered, bro. What you mean?
why? Because KD's on the team. That's what made him overpowered.
Yeah, and that's why it's a whole move. That's why I don't respect the move because it's like he could have went to anywhere else and duked it out. If KD would have duked it out and got one credible ring, bro, I'm talking about.
Why is it not credible? I just don't understand why it's not credible. Why is it not credible? Because the Warriors were good, even though they didn't win the championship that year.
But they were still considered an elite, like a super team, like the best of all time.
You could argue they wouldn't have won it the year before. If Kyrie and Kevin Love didn't get hurt, you could argue they wouldn't even won it the first time. Fact. So what you mean super team? I get they won 73 games. Steph went crazy that season. Don't get me wrong.
3 games, bro. If they would have
But
won,
that's because Steph had a crazy season.
if they would have won 60 games, I can shut up.
You see how they want to make it to discredit him. If they would have won 60, they didn't win the championship. If they would have won the championship and then he went there, I would have been like, that's whack. They won the whole jump just last year. They lost, bro. They
The
lost.
only team that he couldn't get double teamed on. The only team in the league that he couldn't get a double team, and that's where he was like, "I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna make this easy." Like, who does that, bro? What great person does that, bro? What great person does that, bro? He's like, "Shit, wait, if I go
LeBron.
two gonna be chasing."
LeBron does that. When LeBron went to the Cavs with Kyrie and Kevin Love, you thought he was gonna get double teamed?
Who? LeBron? Kevin Love
Yeah.
wasn't moving that needle. Not like a Klay Thompson and a Stephen Curry,
Not quite the same, but
bro. Kevin Love.
a similar concept.
Kevin Love's a good player, bro. Don't get me wrong. Great
I'm
rebound.
talking, you got to remember Kevin Love when he first went there from Minnesota. He was like a 30.
I remember
He
when
had
he
a
was
30.
I remember when he was in Minnesota. I was seeing multiple 20-win seasons. Good numbers, but like 20-win, 18, 24.
How many wins the Spurs got this year?
This year? What?
Yeah.
15? Yeah,
Right, less than 20 wins, right?
yeah, that's just one season. Yeah, if this is a cycle, then sure, yeah, I would 100% backtrack and be like, all right, you're right. This is how it is, but I don't expect that to be a cycle with Wemby when they actually learn how to put a point guard next to him. I think shit go get scary.
But that's what I'm saying. Kevin Love never got a great star player put next to him
Kevin Love,
when he was in Minnesota.
Kevin Love was an
That is
all-star
true.
player, but I'm gonna keep it at that. Klay Thompson,
He wasn't. I'm not saying he's as good as Wemby's gonna be. I'm just saying, like,
Klay Thompson and Stephen Curry were superstar players. Klay Thompson was also a superstar 3-and-D player. He deserved that title. With what he was doing, he deserved that title, a superstar 3-and-D player. You can't tell me he did not deserve that, what he was doing in that time.
you gotta check out my other video where we get into what's a superstar. I don't think Klay Thompson was ever actually a superstar.
I know what you mean.
Not
I know
what I
what
would
you
call
mean,
a
'cause I'm really loose on the superstar term, but the way that you had to guard Klay Thompson, the way that he was playing defense, he was literally, it was him and Kawhi Leonard as like the top 2 3-and-D players for a little bit. Like that's and then what he's doing officially,
Yeah.
bro, come on, son. Like, it's hard to say that that's not superstar stuff. It's hard. You're guarding him like a superstar. Like, you guard Klay Thompson like a superstar.
Yeah.
And then he plays elite defense. Come on.
All right.
I
I got this.
Nah, you good. We gonna get out of here. I appreciate y'all for getting
Oh, yeah.
on. Anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
Hey, don't let Harden get a ring this year. That's all I'm gonna say.
I kind of want them to win it, bruh. Russ, Harden, PG, that would be lit if they got rings. I can't lie.
Boy, you gonna get me on this podcast? I'm gonna have my shirt off. I'm gonna have Clippers painted on me and everything. Bro. I'm not even a Clippers fan, but it's gonna have a 1 Uno Harden on the back. Man, stop playing. Don't let it
All
happen.
right, y'all. Appreciate you. This is Zoe. This is the last word, and I'm out.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Thank you for watching another episode of The Last Word. Make sure you subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below so you're not missing out on any of the new content I drop on this channel. Love.